Uh, well, I had to get up early now because it was important for me to do this stuff. Yeah, we're going into um the legacy of Roxie Albertha Roker. We're gonna do this on this. We're gonna do it on the True Hollywood Stories tip right here. Roxie Albertha Roker was an American actress who portrayed Helen Willis on the CBS sitcom The Jeffersons. From its first in 1975 until its last in 1985. Half of the first interracial couple to be shown on regular primetime television. Roker is the mother of rock musician Lenny Kravitz. It's her son, born Leonard Albert Kravitz, and paternal grandmother of actress Zoe Kravitz, born Zoe Isabella Kravitz. Well, she's been in movies like No Reservations, X Men First Class, and movies like Rough Night. We're going to the early life and the education of Roker. Roker was born in Miami, Florida. Her mother, Bessie Roker Mitchell, was from Georgia and worked as a domestic. Her father Albert Roker, was a porter and a native of Andros, the Bahamas. She grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Roker studied drama at the Howard University College, where she was a pupil and of celebrated drama teachers such as Ann Cook Reed, and Owen Dodson. Some of her fellow drama students at Howard included novelist Toni Morrison, actress Zaida Coles. That's her name, Zaida Coles. Zaida, Zaida Coles. Stage director and playwright Chanel Perry, I think, and actor Graham Brown, all of whom were members of the university's theater troupe. The Howard Players. Roker toured with the Howard Players for performances in Norway in 1949, a trip sponsored by the U.S. DS. I think it was the United States Department of State, which was supported by Eleanor Roosevelt. You know what? Hold on, I'm about to go pour me a drink. It'll take like a whole past 4 minutes to do this. Sorry, I had to get the osmosis in me. On to her career. She began her professional career with the Negro Ensemble Company and became a successful stage actress. She won the Obie Award in 1974 and was nominated for a Tony Award for her portrayal of Mattie Williams in The River Niger. The River Niger. She was a reporter on WNEW TV, which was a New York television station that was in New York in the 1970s, and hosted a public affairs show for the station known as Inside Bed-Stuy, dealing with the events in the Brooklyn neighborhood. Yeah, that happened in the Bedford. It happened in the Bedford Stuyvesant. Was it? What was it? It happened. It only happened in New York, especially in the Brooklyn neighborhood. That was in the Bedford. It was the Bedford Stuyvesant community. So that's what Biggie grew up. Roker portrayed Helen Willis on The Jeffersons, breaking social barriers by becoming one half of the first Caucasian African American married couple, along with actor Franklin Cover. That's him. I'm gonna do a live show based on him. I think. Let me go to Franklin Cover. Yeah, in November I'm gonna have to do a live show based on Franklin Cover, starting November 20th. So we'll focus on that. Yes, along with actor the late Franklin Cover as regular cast members on primetime television. On primetime television, she appeared in guest starring roles on many other U.S. television shows from the 70s through the 1990s, including Stone in the River, starring Hal Miller. That was for NBC. That was for NBC, National Broadcasting Companies. And these shows here, like Punky Brewster, hanging with Mr. Cooper, A Different World, Murder She Wrote, The Love Boat. That was a 1970s TV series. It was an American romantic comedy drama TV series. That was aired from the late 1970s all the way to the mid 1980s. Sweepstakes, the legendary 227 show that has run from the 80s to the 90s. Beat the Clock, Fantasy Island, and the ABC After School specials that has ran from 1972 to 1997. She had roles in the television miniseries Roots and in the movie Claudine. There's one. Roots here. She was in the TV miniseries Roots, you know, and the movie she was starred in was Claudine. She was in Claudine. Her name was already in it. See, Diane Carroll. See, Diane Carroll was already in it. So we'll go into this movie here. There's a picture of this movie here. Yeah. Diane Carroll was already in it. Curtis Mayfield and Gladys Knight and the Pips had did the soundtrack for the movie in 1974. It was a black exploitation film anyway. Roker was also a children's advocate who was cited by the city of Los Angeles for her community work. Let's go to her personal life right here. Roker was married to a known television producer named Cy Kravitz in 1962. Like her Jefferson's character, Helen Willis, Roker had an interracial marriage to a white man. The couple had a son, happened to be singer songwriter and actor Lenny Kravitz, and divorced in 1985. Weather anchor Al Roker, well, who was known for his job at NBC, and Roxie Roker were like second cousins once removed. See, okay, okay, she has a cousin named after her father. Let me see. She had a cousin named after her father. That's why I saw. And there's the tragedy. There's a tragedy that goes along with it. It's a tragedy. Roxy Albertha Roker died in Los Angeles, California on December 2nd, 1995, of breast cancer. She was 66 years old. And only until November, only to October, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, man, years ago. My auntie, she had she had got diagnosed with it till 2010s. She told me about it. In 2010s, she told me about it. It was 2014 or whatever. She told me about it. She got sick and everything. She got the breast cancer thing. So she went to go back to the hospital to get that removed or put in remission. It's the thing is why my aunt was going through some stuff. Damn near known how it happened to people. We're going to the filmography from 1974. Yeah, she changed at 125th Street. The movie was never even mentioned in the story. Claudine, that was mentioned in the story. Jefferson's and Roots, that was mentioned. Billy, the portrait of the kid, never mentioned. Sweepstakes, mentioned. Bermuda Triangle. Wait, the Bermuda Triangle. Wait, it was never mentioned. See, it was never mentioned. Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island. Oh, it was never mentioned. I think it was mentioned already. Oh, it was. Oh, Fantasy Island was mentioned. Making of a male model, never mentioned. ABC After School specials, Oh, she played the roles of Phyllis Brooks and Aunt Helen. That's that's like reference from his. I forgot this is. It's a reference. It's a reference from her Helen Willis character role on the Jeffersons from the 70s to the 80s. So the amazing women on the moon. That's right. That's the amazing women on the moon. Um, she gets appeared as a Judge J.F. Taylor, J.F. Taylor on the on Punky Brewster. That was mentioned. Wait, yeah, amazing women on the moon. Where is that? It's never mentioned either in the story. It's never mentioned in the story. Penny Ante, the motion picture, never mentioned, but a different world was mentioned. She played as Dean Barksdale. Dean Barksdale. But I ain't gonna be able to play an episode of a different world with Roxie Roker being featured in it because I did not wanna I did not wanna get myself detected by these fucking idiots at in from one of those other channels. Shit, I can't even take my chances. I can't even take my chances with that. See, all this shit led to her, man. References, and then there's stuff up there's shit about her, you know, before she died. It's saying that she broke barriers in her marriage on TV shows like The Jeffersons. It's saying that it's stuff going about this shit going about the social security applications and claim index that was from the 1930s all the way to the 2000s. So that's from Ancestry. It was retrieved since it was retrieved for over 3 years. They're searching for her name. One, yeah, all this about Roxy Roker, man. Some of the stuff about Roxy Roker and nothing else left about her. You talk about Jesse Carney and you know, and you talk about Jesse Carney Smith and all them. You know, Fred Robbins and all them. They talked about it. Okay, we got external links. Roxy Roker at IMDb. Roxy Roker at the Internet Broadway Database. Roxy Roker at Find a Grave. It's all there. See, it's all there. Mixes in that. See, everything in her life completely read to all the life that we've seen. I mean, everything goes for her legacy. It goes add to her legend. It all goes to honoring. It's all led to it's all led to all the her legend. Everything Roxy Roker does. You know what I mean, playing Helen Willis and playing the judge on the Punky Brewster show. Even though when she met, I think she was in that show when she met George Gaines. I did not know who George Gaines was. So, oh, the guy. Remember the guy from Police Academy? He was in this. It was in that Punky Brewster show. There's more about her when she had to step away from the Jeffersons. She looked different. She looked different than what she once was. Anybody can open up. It's a movie called Statistically Speaking. And Roxie Roker, statistically speaking, oh man, statistically speaking, let me go, let me go find if I got. Let me go find if she was in that movie. And it wasn't mentioning it. Statistically speaking, it wasn't even in the filmography. Statistically speaking, it wasn't even in the filmography. Why didn't they put that movie in the filmography list? Statistically speaking, it was an Alfred Woodard. It was a movie that Alfred Woodard was starred in. She already known Roxy Roker very well. They both met. They both met each other on the set. They're legends in the set. It goes to connections. There's connections between her and Alfred Woodard. Alfred Woodard, who's no longer with us. See, the TV show. This was from Stars. When you see the picture of her with the late Franklin Edward Cupper, Franklin Cupper, the late Franklin Cupper, who had passed away in early 2006. I mean, everything goes with her legend. It all goes along with her legend. It all goes with it. She has a father named Albert Roker, and then she has a cousin who later once removed. She had a cousin named Albert Roker too. She had a cousin that was named right after her father. Her father's name was Albert Roker. While she had a cousin named Albert Roker, who was like been like a brother to her anyways. That's just a life that you already seen on television. See, this is the cast right here. That's when Damon Evans was featured in it. Belinda Tolbert was featured in it. So the main people that was on the show were all deceased. Isabel Sanford. I'm going to do a live show based on Isabel Sanford tomorrow. Of course, I'm ready to get the hell up out of this thing. About to bounce the hell up out of here. But tomorrow tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up and do a live show based on the late great Isabel Sanford. This woman is a legend, bro. That's what I like about this woman, man. She's an OG. You know what I mean? She's been in the game. She's been in the game since the '70s. Everything she would do. I mean, everything she would possibly done could uh could give her strength. Anything but strength. Everybody loves Isabel. Nice, sweet woman. An OG, a sweet darling, a beautiful darling in the '70s television world. I mean, everybody loves the Wheezy character. So this is before she went into it. But it's already been through the interviews that she will have done. It's already there. That's what screwed her up very badly when she had all this stuff going with her, and you gonna look at. I'm gonna go do a live show based on her tomorrow, along with and then we'll do it separate. I'm gonna do two live shows. I'm gonna do one based on Isabel Sanford tomorrow, and then another one I'm gonna do another live show that I'm gonna do based on Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. So they share the same birthday. I'm trying to tell you the story, but her and Michael Jackson, they share the same birthday. Look at them. They both share the same birthday. They both share the same birthday. I did not even know they share the same birthday. See, these two had the same birthday, bro. These two they share the same birthday, man. She was born long before Michael Jackson. They share the same birthday. Isabel was born in the 1910s. She was born in the late 1910s. Michael Jackson was born in the 1950s. I don't know how did this happen. I'm gonna do two separate live shows tomorrow, even when I get ready to get up again, and then I'll be done with it. But I'm see you on the I'm gonna see why I can see why I can know what this woman have gone through until her death. Yeah, a woman died long before my cousin, you know, and Dean Martin included. Dean Martin. She died before Sandra Alexander and Dean Martin. Dean Martin was a bit of a celebrity in in the Hollywood realm, you know. Let me find out who Dean Martin is. Of course, let me find Dean Martin. It's gonna be bad though. Yep. Yeah, he died on Christmas. Dean Martin died on Christmas. Uh, you know what I mean? December 25th, 1995. He was born in June 7th, 1917. You know what? I'm gonna have to get to going, man. I'm gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to be finished with this with the stream. Tomorrow I'm go tomorrow we'll go to two separate go do two I'm gonna do two separate live streams. One one based on Isabel Sanford and the other based on Michael Jackson. We'll see you in the next two videos. Peace.